Agriculture and livestock are some of North Carolina's biggest industries under threat as floodwaters continue to rise. Larry Wooten is president of the North Carolina Farm Bureau, and he joins us now. Sir, thank you for coming on. Talk to us about the damage. What's happened?
Well, we're certainly blessed in North Carolina that this storm that came ashore was downgraded from a Category 3 or 4 to a Category 1. We shudder to think what would happen if it had come on shore as a 3 or 4. Obviously, there is some wind damage, particularly in our coastal counties, but the big story here, as your reporter has said, the big story is going to be water, excessive water, floods. We have over 1,000 roads closed right now in North Carolina. I have a daughter that lives in Wilmington, and I can't get there from Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh, and getting there is certainly going to be a couple of days away, probably. Agriculture was in the bullseye of this storm. It couldn't have come at a worse time for North Carolina agriculture. We're just beginning the harvest of many of our crops. Some we haven't harvested any at all, like cotton and peanuts. Our tobacco harvest was about 50% complete. It's questionable how much that's left in the field is going to be salvageable. Much of our corn was out. We don't know what the damage is to the soybeans yet. The biggest thing that's got to happen is the water's got to get out of these roads so that we can get to these livestock operations, these poultry operations, make sure they're okay. Our farmers had done a tremendous job in preparation, pre-preparation for this hurricane and getting down those waste lagoons, getting generators there to make sure that our animals had feed, water, and ventilation, as well as pre-positioning feed in many of our areas that are flood prone. So we feel pretty good right now. We just got to get some days like today and get this rain stopped and get out and make assessments.
Do you have any sense of the barn flooding? Because we've heard a lot of talk about what may have happened to hogs. I mean, if there's a flood coming, what do you tell them to do? It's not like they can move all that livestock.
Any of the livestock that looked like it was going to be in jeopardy was moved. We have not heard of any barns being overflooded. Lagoons have not been breached. That is just that is literally hogwash. This was being put out there that there's mass disaster in North Carolina's pork industry. That nothing could be farther from the truth.
Well, I am so glad that you came on to straighten us out about what's real news and what's fake news, Larry. Our prayers are with all of you and for a speedy recovery, and thank you for checking in. We appreciate it.
Good man.